Hello, it is Wednesday night. Welcome to my craft room. My name is Terry Phelps and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. How are you all? I live in Minnesota and we are in for some nice weather for a change. It's been pretty dang cold, so I'm excited about that. Even said 40, so So tonight I'm going to share a bunch of card swaps that I received. I participated in a swap for Stamp Share for Leaders, and so this is featuring all products from, not all the products, but all the cards are featuring items from the January to April mini catalog and the online exclusives that are all new. And as of, I think, yesterday, they're now available to everyone. So this is going to be super cool. What I think I'm going to do is I kind of put the main products that are on each card and I put them all together by their products. And so I'll just kind of share where these products are in the catalog really quickly, and we can just see these gorgeous cards. There's some fun folds in here. There's just, they're just really nice, nice detailed cards. So I'm going to go down to my desktop here, and this is the new catalog. It was actually started in January, so it's already a month in already. So this is a catalog that I'm going to be going through. And the first card that I have, this is super cute. This is the Welcome Baby stamp set, and that is on page 20 of the catalog. So I'm just going to show that really quick. So it's a really cute stamp set, and I love the way they drew the I always call them critters, but I always like that. So I think this is super fun. So this is a standalone stamp set, and this is the card that was made. And this card is from Mary Alice Bellis. And isn't it super cute? She also used the postage stamp dies. And so those are super fun. She just used the designer series paper and then did her little stamped images. So this is the balmy blue gingham ribbon, and you can find that on page 35 if you're interested in that. And the postage stamp dies, that's part of our annual catalog, and that's on page 107. But super cute. I love the colors too. And so she just left that blank so that I can use this anytime I want and make it personal, right? So that was from Mary Alice. So thank you, Mary. That was beautiful. The next set of cards all were from the lovely, the lovely and beautiful suite. And this suite is so cool. You can find that on pages 24, and it's a big suite. And of course, you don't have to buy everything together. You can just do the bundles. You can just do one, piece by piece. And it also comes with this beautiful paper. And you get some rub-ons, and you get some embellishments, ribbons, and 2 stamp sets and 2 sets of dies. So primarily the products used in these cards are from that suite. And so this is so pretty. This was made by Dawn Michaels. And she also used the stone and vine embellishing 3D embellishing folder, and that is on page 69 of the mini catalog. And that's just a standalone folder, and you can find that here. It's easy to miss it because it's just, you know, such a small picture, but it's really a gorgeous embossing folder. It's got a lot of dimension to it. And so this is primarily the sweet stamp set, and then she decorated the inside. So really pretty. I love the colors too. Lots of dimension on this card. It's awesome. So that was from Dawn. And then this one is using a great, it's a great layout. It's super simple. I love that. But it's really cute because it has, you know, she's got her little dies, and it's just such a cute accent, right? This was made by Kathy Seal. And this was from the paper that's in the suite. Another card, and I love how different all these look. So this is, again, that stone and vine embossing folder. And then she used, on here, she used the dies. And these are nesting dies, so they're awesome to make lots of layers. So, and then she used, this is part of this suite as well. And this was made by Lisa Schultz. I love this ribbon. I was kind of sad that I think it's going away. It's really pretty. And then this is another one from the same suite. But then there's also this gorgeous embossing folder. It's kind of hard to see it, but I'm trying to get it to look there. But this is part of the beautiful pattern embossing folder, and that's an online exclusive. So, and then these are some of the dies. I like how she layered the designer series paper behind. That's really a cool look. And it's a beautiful foil. And then on the inside, which she took, it's kind of fun. She did a reverse. So the piece that she cut out of this layer became the background for this layer. And then she just must have cut another piece of this. But isn't that cool? I like that look. This card was made by Sue Campfield. Really pretty card. Love that. So that's all part of the Brushed and Beautiful suite. Or the Lovely suite. Our next set is from this suite collection, and this is called the Made with Love. And this is a really fun suite to have. And, you know, it doesn't have to be just used for Valentine's. That's what I think is really cool. So this is a wow fun fold. This was made by Michelle Carlson. And I thought at first this was just a bookbinding card, which is basically when you seal the side here, score it, and then it opens up and it looks like a book, right? But check out the inside. Super fun. It's like an explosion card. So that was a fun little surprise. But isn't that cool? So she used this bundle or this suite, the papers, and she extended this. This arrow is quite big, but she extended it by cutting it and then just putting the tip out here. So super, super cool way to use. Very fun. And then the second card that I received out of this suite is this one. And this was made by Tracy Drake. And I like how she did the layers. So this is designer series paper underneath your white panel here. And it reminds me of a slider card, but it's not that way. And then she's got love. So super cute cards, a different totally look, and I love that. So let's see. Let's move on. And the next suite that I received something for is a fun Easter. And this is the Easter Joy suite. And, you know, you've got the stamps, the dies. You get these really cute little eggs that they're kind of checkered, kind of a cute look. And you can make baskets. They have some specialty papers and then some designer series papers. So this is really fun, and some ribbon. This ribbon was used a lot in the swaps. So you'll see that more and more. But look how cute this card is. And again, this is the vine and brick embossing folder, or the stone and vine. And that's, again, on page 69. But look how cute. I love the little basket. I love how he peeks out. So it's a super fun card. And this was made by Carol Johnson. I love the bright yellow too. Just super fun. Oh, let's see. And this one, you know, I was not like, I don't need this suite. I mean, it was cute, but it's like, I don't need it. And now that I've seen so many fun things made out of it, it's like, maybe I do need it. This is the Cute as a Bug suite collection. And so you get a stamp set and all these fun dies. You get these cute little ladybug embellishments, and they're very flat. So that's kind of cool. So if you're going to mail a card, it's nice that it's low profile. And then you have some fun ribbon, and then these papers. And the papers are really versatile because there's like lots of berries. There's quilting like patterns. There's butterflies and all the little critters. There's mushrooms. Super fun. So in the event, we all got name tags, and they always make such fun name tags. So they used this suite to create our name tags this time. I thought that was super cute. Super fun. They've got them both popped up, the leaf and the little caterpillar up on dimensionals. So that was fun. So this card is another wow card. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So this was made by Cheryl Lee, and it looks like a normal card, right? First of all, look how darling it is. I do love this paper. And our little critters, I mean, it's just so cute. Here is that flat little ladybug, and it's really low profile. And it opens like this, but it stands like this. So it's a fun card because you can use it, send it to someone, and they can have it as a showpiece for themselves to see it every day. So super cool. And then, of course, if you wanted to write, you can make a panel on the back to write any sentiments or notes. Super fun, though. I love it. Love, love, love. And then another one, this was made by Linda Olson, and what she did was really cute. She used the previous suite that we were looking at with the love. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. The Made with Love suite, and she used it as like a Valentine's card. Isn't that cute? And it's got these cute little bees that we've had, and they're passing a little heart to each other. So cute. And then, of course, she left it blank so that I could use that. I thought that was really a cute idea. So, and then, so after just seeing so many cute things, yeah, I might want to get this. The next thing that I had a card for is the Sunshine and Tulips bundle. And that is just a bundle of dies and a stamp set. And it's really cool because it's got this great background die. So let me show you. This was made by Sandy Stellenberg, and this has got a lot of dimension going on. So she used, the dies and everything. She used this great layering label for her card front, and what she did is she doubled it, so she cut it in half and then just extended it past what your normal one piece would be. So it's a fun trick to do. This folder she used, this is the all in a row embossing folder, and it's really, really cool because it's got like little square, it's kind of like a quilt. It's got lines, it's got little blocks of flowers, and then it's got dots. So it's a very intricate embossing folder. So that's pretty cool. And then I like how she has the flowers coming through the back. And then, of course, she's using that gingham ribbon. And then she decorated the inside with more tulips. They're kind of hard to show. And then you've got your ribbon. And you make me smile. Super cute. So that was from Sandy. And let's see, the next one that I got, and this was fun. This is on the next page, and this is the Woolly Friends. So that's super cool. This is a stamp set with a punch, right? So she made this super cute card. So you get, whoops, I got the little, there, it's got a shadow. But she's cute. It says, "Welcome, cutie." And then she just did a basic inside. And I think this is the swirl embossing folder or the waves. I think it's the swirl one, though. Super cute, though. And that was from Brenda Springer. So that was fun. That's on page 51. This one I love for all the guys in your life. If they are into, cars or tools or any of that. This is the Gears and Textures bundle, and you can find that on page 53. And I just love it. I've been around cars my whole life. I'm a big car freak. I love old cars, muscle cars, rat rods. I love it all. Classic cars. And so I always gravitate to these. And so look how fun this card is. So she's got some silver going on, and she's using this Forever Plaid embossing folders. It's like one of my favorite embossing folders. I love this folder. And then she's got the cloud cover full linen ribbon. But isn't that striking? I really like it. It says, "Wishing you good things." And that was made by Nancy stitch, and then she decorated the inside. So super fun. I'm just loving this. And we've had some other sets in the past that are like muscle cars and gears and all that stuff, but it was different. So using these together would be really fun. My next set of things that I received was from this Greenery Lane bundle, which I really think is super fun. You get the stamp set and you get your dies, but there's also washi tape. And this washi tape is like 3.5 inches wide, and then you get 10 yards of it. And so this washi tape, you can use it by itself. You can just adhere it to cardstock, or you could use these coordinating dies and punch out and make basically stickers. So super fun, super cool. So this was really prettily, it was a pretty card. I love all the different techniques she used. This is from Beth Tetzlaff, and so super fun. So what she's done is use the stamps and the washi. There's that beautiful ribbon again, I love. She took and used her scoring tool, and she made a great border of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and they intersect, so it's just a striking look. And then use some dies. She did put some Wink of Stella on there. I don't know if you can see it. It doesn't show up too well, but I think that's just a beautiful card. And then opened it up, and then she put in a die inside as well. So that's gorgeous card. That again is from Beth Tetzlaff. Super fun though. And that is on page 56 and 57 in the mini catalog. The next one, now the rest of these, almost all of them are going to be online exclusives that are now available. And so just remember that not everything in the catalogs is all we carry. We have a ton of stuff online now as well. So, just check that out. So this is an online stamp set, but the paper that she used, and I really love this paper. I got this paper because it has so many great backgrounds to it. You've got stripes and diamond shapes and sunflowers and just, zigzag and, watercolor like looks. So it's really a cool pack of paper to get, and this is 12 by 12, so that's called mixed up patterns, and that's on page 65. And then the stamp set that she used is called A Round of Hellos, and that's an online exclusive. So I think this is a really striking card because, one, I like how the designer series papers are all different. You've got, your wood grain type, and you've got these little wavy lines and flowers, but it's not overbearing. But I love the color combination. And then this stamp set is very cool. And then these circles actually coordinate with our circle punches. But but it's not like a set or anything. So I thought that was really fun. I like how she used the ribbons. It's always nice to use ribbons in a different way, right? And this was made by Kristen Bryant, but it's really pretty card. I like this. It's simple but striking. So that was that card. the next one that I received, and this is, again, this is that Forever Plaid embossing folder. I just love this folder. And the stamp set is a Fragrant Layers bundle. And this is an online exclusive as well. This stamp set is. But I like how, and then it's just a simple opening and it tops. This was made by Michelle Lynch. But I like the way that, the diagonal cut and using the ribbon to accent. I think that's just a really striking card too. Super fun. Oh, and then look how she's got, it's almost looks like it's vellum. Well, it is vellum. Leaves here. It's just a really nicely well thought out and laid out card, I think. It's really pretty. So that is the Fragrant Layers bundle. That's an online exclusive. This one is online, and this is Unbridled Beauty. So anybody that you know that is into horses, this is the stamp set. This would be a great one for guys too. It's not all flowery and everything, but I like how it's got some scenery that you can make. These are all separate stamps, so you can build your background. And then this folder is another folder I really love. And oh my gosh, I think I wrote it down here. It is the... I wrote it down someplace. It's something stripes. Embossing folder. But I really like it. It's got a lot of depth to it. And it's bumpy. It's really cool. And then you get your little horseshoes. Super fun card. This was made by Kathleen Chapman. I like how she's got the kind of a brassy, bronzy, foil behind here. So that's pretty cool. This is, let's see, is this the one? Yeah, so this is a full step card. And so this is a fun fold. And so when you open it up, so if I'll look at it from the side here. Okay. And so you would put your, sentiments or your, your notes or whatever on the back, and it would stand and look like that standing up. Isn't that fun? Super cool card. So, and looks fairly easy. You're just taking a piece of paper and you're doing your scores and folding, and then you have this just attached to the front and the back. So super cool, fun fold. I really like how that looks. Great masculine card, right? And I love the sentiment. It's about the journey. Isn't that true? So those are super fun. Those are online exclusives. It's called Unbridled Beauty. So that was super fun. The next one, this is also an online exclusive. And this is the Lovely Blooms Sweet Collection. And this is another fun fold. So it opens up like that. And here's that folder again. You can see it a little bit better. It's the lovely stripes folder, embossing folder. I knew I wrote it down. So that's an online exclusive. I love this die. This all comes in that Lovely Blossoms suite. And you get the papers, and of course you've got all these gorgeous flowers, and this ribbon I think is part of that suite. I know it's it's part of a suite. But super fun. I like the look. It's fun, simple, but and it'll stand. And when it stands, it looks like that. So it's got some really cool dimension to it. And that was made by, let's see, Judy Mickelay. So very cool. Very sweet. I love that. And then the last set of cards, and I knew this would be a really popular suite. It's called Nature's Walk, and it is gorgeous. I love all the examples. You get this stamp set and the dies, and you get these cool like brass or they're bronze pentagons. This is an awesome texture paper, and then you have your 12 by 12. So these cards are fun, super cool too. So this is a fun fold. It looks like a typical card, right? But when you open it up, it opens like that. So this is that really cool. Oh gosh, I showed this before. Sorry, I don't remember what it's called. But it's a gorgeous embossing folder as well. This is the Everyday Arches dies. And then these are all the items that are in this Nature's. Super fun card that I like how it opens up. Very fun. So that was made by Dina Lenneman. Nice card. Here is another one. This is all the same suite. This is that brick and, oh gosh, it's the brick folder. It's so cool. See the dimension on there. And this is all papers from this bundle. This is gold foil, but I love how she used the Hearts suite that we were just looking at earlier. Isn't that cool? She made that into a pocket. And it's just such a fun way to use that heart. Yeah. So this is, I love this heart. It's such a good size. But super cool card. I love this. And then she's got Sending Love and using the paper. Oh, just such a fun idea. And then because this is that gorgeous, embossing folder, she just put a nice piece of cardstock in here. Lovely card. This was made by Terry Gaines. Very classy. Love it. This is also from the same suite. And this is another gorgeous card. I just love the colors in this suite. Very fun layout. She did ripping of paper, and this is that textured paper. It's kind of hard to see. It feels really soft, but it's got a lot of texture to it. And then this is the ribbon that comes in that suite. These are the bronze, hexagon things. So very fun. She used everything in the suite just about, and it's gorgeous. Love the colors. This was like by far my favorite suite in the whole catalog. This is right up my alley. So that, I'm sorry, was that was created by Angela Meyer. I like to give everybody credit for their cards, right? I love seeing everyone's creativity. It's just so fun. So we've got those. Here's another fun fold, and this is using the same suite. This says thank you, And when you open it up, it says, "You make me smile." And so when this stands, it's going to look like that. And it would look like that when you're looking at it front on. The inside, she's got stamped really cute and super fun. And this was made by Darcy Windsor. Beautiful card. Love it, love it, love it. But look how different all these cards look using the same suite. I just think it's striking. And then this was my swap that I did. And again, I was using the same suite. And I did, the dies have a lot of textured little background dies. So I punched the little holes in the designer series paper. I embossed this label with using that same folder with the brick, and then I decided I wanted a little something in the inside, so I created this card to have a little flap, and then I just did the die cutting, and then I also used the background die that in this little strip of designer series paper. And then it's just on a flat back. So that was my swap that I did. Yeah. But isn't this, they're just gorgeous. I think there's such neat different looks for this suite. So, yeah, and this is from the Endless Love Dies. And this is the Everyday Arches. So otherwise, it's pretty much sticking to that suite. So, it's just so fun. I love swaps. So I hope that you got inspired by seeing all these beautiful cards. I know I do. I love the different color combinations. I love everyone's different artistic style, and the thing I love about Stampin' Up! Is everything's coordinated, so you don't really have to sit and try to find things to match and coordinate, because it all does. So that's what's so cool. But I hope you have a great rest of your week. If I can answer any questions from anything you saw, just put them in the comments. I will definitely get back to you. And hopefully, I know I was kind of like off grid for a couple weeks. So hopefully life gets back to normal and I will be on again next Wednesday. But take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.